Sandra from Coventry got a text last January. It said the tax office owed her £347.20 in overpaid tax. There was a link. It looked official. The right colours, the right logo, the kind of message you half expect around this time of year. She clicked it. She entered her bank details, and within 4 hours, her account was empty. Sandra wasn't careless. She wasn't naive. My name is Sarah, and welcome to Scam Watch UK. In this series, I explain how modern scams work, why they catch so many sensible people out, and the practical steps you can take to protect yourself and your family. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how this scam works and the warning signs that can help you spot it before any damage is done, because once you know what to look for, you can never unsee it. Let's start with why this scam works so well. And it's not because people are foolish, it's because the scammers are genuinely clever about when they strike. January and February are what I call peak season. Every year, millions of people across the UK are dealing with their self-assessment tax return. The deadline is the 31st of January, and for weeks around that date, tax is on everyone's mind. People are logging into government websites, checking letters, waiting for confirmations. The scammers know this. They've known it for years. So they time their messages deliberately. They send out millions of texts, literally millions, knowing that a percentage of recipients are already thinking about their tax, already half expecting some kind of communication, already in a slightly anxious state about whether they've got everything right. And when a message lands saying you're owed a refund, in that context, it doesn't feel suspicious. It feels like good news. That's the first thing these criminals understand about human psychology. Timing is everything. Now let's look at the message itself, because the formula almost never changes, and once you know it, you'll recognize it instantly. It arrives by text, sometimes by email. It claims to be from the tax office, from HMRC. It tells you that you're owed a tax refund, and it gives you a specific amount, not a round number, never a round number. Something like £347.20, or £419.52, or £268.74. That specificity is completely deliberate. A round number feels like a guess. A precise amount feels like it came from a real calculation. It makes you hesitate before deleting it. Because what if it's real? What if you genuinely are owed that money? The message includes a link. The link takes you to a website that looks exactly, and I mean exactly, like the real tax office online portal. Same colours, same government logo, same layout, same fonts. These pages are built by professional criminals who have spent time and money making them indistinguishable from the real thing at first glance. You land on the page. It asks for your bank details so the refund can be processed. Maybe your national insurance number as well. Maybe a password. You enter them. The page thanks you, and you think the refund is on its way. What's actually happened is that a criminal in another country now has everything they need to drain your account, take out loans in your name, and sell your details to other criminal networks. The damage doesn't always stop at your bank balance. Identity fraud cases in the UK topped 237,000 in 2024, and a large share of those started with a phishing message, exactly like this one. Victims have reported losing thousands of pounds, having loans taken out in their name, and spending months sorting out the mess. Now, the text message is the most common version of this scam. But there's a second version I want you to know about, because it's more frightening and it's on the increase. The phone call. You answer. An automated voice, or sometimes a real person, tells you that you owe money to the tax office, that there's a warrant out for your arrest, that unless you pay immediately, the police will be at your door. Let me be absolutely clear about this. The real tax office will never, ever, leave you a voicemail threatening legal action or arrest. They will never demand immediate payment over the phone. They will never tell you to pay using gift cards or bank transfers to a number they give you on the call. If you receive a call like that, it is a scam. You can put the phone down. There is no warrant. There is no debt. There is no one coming to your door. But these calls are terrifying, deliberately so. A pensioner in Somerset was told during one of these calls that she had 45 minutes to pay or she would be arrested. She was alone in the house. She was frightened. She transferred £2,400 before a neighbour happened to call round and realised what was happening. The neighbour stopped it. Many people don't have that neighbour. So, let's make this simple and clear. These are the things that tell you immediately, that a message is not from the real tax office. Warning sign 1. The real tax office does not contact you about refunds or money owed by text message. Ever. Full stop. If it arrives by text claiming to be from the tax office and it mentions money, a refund, a debt, a payment, it is a scam. It doesn't matter how official it looks. The real tax office does not do this. Warning sign 2. Look at the link. The real tax office will only ever direct you to addresses ending in gov.uk. That's it. Not gov-uk-taxrefund.com. Not hmrc-secure.co.uk. gov.uk. If the link in the message doesn't end there, don't touch it. Warning sign 3. The amount is oddly specific. Real tax calculations do sometimes produce odd amounts, but the combination of a specific amount arriving unexpectedly by text, with a link, asking for your bank details, that combination does not exist in genuine tax office communications. Warning sign 4. There's urgency. The message tells you to act quickly, that the refund will expire, that the payment must be made today, that your account will be closed. Urgency is a scammer's most powerful tool. The real tax office does not send urgent texts. Real refunds don't expire in 24 hours. Whenever a message is pushing you to act fast, that's the moment to slow down. Warning sign 5. They're asking for your bank details. If the real tax office owes you a refund, they will pay it directly using the bank details they already hold, or they'll ask you to claim it through your personal tax account on the official government website, which you would navigate to yourself, not through a link in a text. They will never ask you to enter your bank details via a link sent in a message. Before I get to the one action I want you to take, I need to address something. Some of you watching this might have already clicked a link like this, or entered some details, and you're wondering what to do, or whether to tell anyone. Please tell someone. Please act on it. The sooner you do, the more that can be done. If you've entered your bank details somewhere you're not sure about, contact your bank immediately. Don't use any phone number in the message. Instead, use the contact details on your bank card or on your bank's official website and tell them exactly what happened. Their fraud teams deal with situations like this every day. You won't be the first person they've helped, and you won't be judged. You should also report the incident through the official government fraud reporting channels. Now, whether you've been caught out before or not, here's the one thing I want you to remember from this video. If you receive a text claiming to be from the tax office, don't click anything. Don't reply. And don't call any number in the message. Report it through the official channels. Then delete it. And remember, this might not be a scam you face today, but one day it just might be. These messages work because they look genuine. They arrive at exactly the right moment. And they use the promise of good news to lower your guard. That isn't a failure of intelligence. It's a deliberate attempt to manipulate normal human behavior. But now you know how it works, and that changes everything. Until next time, I'm Sarah. Stay sharp. They're counting on you not to.